off. I tried once. Try it again. There we go. Yeah, I've dropped my phone about 10 times too, so I'm surprised that I can even have it where you can see me. So, hello everybody. Jonna, with Jonna's Journey. Here I am. Yeah, I pulled my hair back because I had it up like I usually do, and it's like, no, I've been rained on so many times, and you know, it is what it is. So I've been home for maybe 30 minutes. So I thought, well, I'd go ahead and hop on for a little bit. It's Saturday. So, you know, gotta hang out for a little bit. So just kind of hang out and wait and see who can come on. I've not tested, I've not checked to see how my reception is, so, or how my, yeah, if anybody can see me, so. And I didn't get anything put up in the community tab because I didn't really know for sure if and when I was coming on tonight, so. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Can you see me okay, Kathy? Because I've not looked to see how I'm coming through. And I think you're the first one. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm good. It's not a bad tired, but tired. I'm tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be ready for a break, you know. So how much of a break that'll be, I don't know, but you know. Good. Good. I'm glad that you can see me good, so yeah, I've been home maybe 20, 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get everything kind of situated and go ahead and come on for a while. So we'll see how long we last. Whenever I say that, then I end up being on for, 4 or 5 hours. Yes, I did better than yesterday. It was busier today. There was a certain point where it got really busy, and I was like, okay, this is good. So yes, I did better than yesterday. And I still sold yesterday, but it wasn't super busy yesterday. So, I did fine. I made my money. I covered my booth rent and whatever plus the first day. So that I was happy about. Today, of course, then yeah, it was good. So hello, American. Hello, junk mail. Hello, Posh. I am in the process of making a granny square that's going to end up turning into a knot bag is what I call it, but they're called dumpling bags too, I guess. So yeah, I'm just in the process of that. Oh, chainsaw. Okay. I mean, ducks are cute, but you know. Kind of gathered that from your name, American. Hello, Lenora. But there wasn't any theme really today. It was everything. I was selling a bit of everything today. Please don't spam the chat, Elijah. Journey, tell us something about Journey. Oh, there's a lot of talk about my journey, but so yeah, today was a good day too. We were a lot busier, a lot more kids, and I was like, oh my gosh, if every kid that touched everyone, I would be sold out. So, but oh my gosh, the worry worms, oh, they were flying, and which was fine with me. Yes, I go back tomorrow. Hey Jeff, how are you? Um, but there was one lady there, she wanted a particular color of this worry worm, which I didn't have, and I didn't even have the color with me to even try to hurry and make her one, because it would have taken me not even 5 minutes to make one. And she wanted it for her cat because it was her cat's favorite color. And she was the sweetest lady. And it was so funny. And she shared all about her cat. And it was so sweet. But anyway, we got her actually 2 worry worms for her cat. And then she came back and she was like, oh, she was like, this keychain. She was like, I got to get this keychain. And it was my strawberry keychain. And she was like, my cat will love it. She was like, is there a way that we can take this off? And I was like, well, you can. Once you leave here, you can do with it whatever you want. You can use it for whatever you want. I don't care. And she was like, no, maybe I'll just leave it on. She was like, because then I can play like this with it, with the cat. It was like, perfect. So my strawberry keychain went as a cat toy. I'm okay with that. I thought it was adorable. So sold scrubbies, sold my dual claws, those double-sided, the scrubby on one side, cloth on the other. I wasn't in a bad mood last night, but I was so stinking tired yesterday, Jeff. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I was just beat. I had been up since 5:30, and the night before that even was just, trying to get everything set for her. And yeah, it was just a different day for me yesterday. And I know I was not very talkative. I was very quiet, and my dog was irritating me, and it wasn't even that she was irritating me. It was like anything was going to get me, I think, so. Well, she already knows all of that because I told her what it had in it. I told her that it was so, and it's the cotton one. So, but she was going to use it as a dangle. She wasn't going to let the cat actually have it. It was going to be a dangle toy. Now, will that happen? I don't know. So, she knows all the ins and outs of it. So it's up to her. I'm not going to like it, but again, it's up to her. She's an adult, she can do with it whatever. So it's out of my hands. I can't do anything about what she does with it. So I still thought it was adorable because she was so excited and whatever. And she seemed to have a whole thing set up for it that she was going to have it as a dangle thing and whatever. So I was like, okay, you know that it's stuffed and you know that whatever. But it's like I wouldn't want to chase it around pulling anything out of the back end. Or having a gagging cat that you have to swipe its throat out, but So anyway, there's that. So yeah, and I sold some of my farm animals. I've sold quite a few of my farm animals. And that's been fine because they're small enough that I can sit there and recrochet them and put them back in the little basket, And so, yeah, it's been worth it to be up there. If anything, to, get my name out there and stuff and to be present. I told you, Jeanette. They are super absorbable. And I mean, I do. That's all I use. That's the dish rags that I use. Except for I have these spongy claws that I got from Menards. I don't know how long ago. That's all that I use is my cotton. Yeah, I love them. I absolutely love them. And they are one of my big sellers. That's why I usually crochet a bunch up every time because if anything, I'm going to sell those. So I'm glad you like them because they're pretty good. And like I said, yeah, they're thick enough that you can use them as a pot holder too and whatever. So yes, the cat can bat at it. How did the mushrooms turn out? I took them with me, and as soon as the lady saw them, she was like, I am in love. And she wanted them, plus she got my little guy um, mushroom with the red hat that is from Poggy's place. I'll show it. So yeah, she was happy. She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, that's amazing. She was like, I hope you weren't up all night working on that. I was like, no, I wasn't up all night. I wasn't up all night. But yeah, she loved him and she was like, that's perfect because that mustard color that I ended up using was the color that she wanted. So it was like, what is, or the, I have that happen to me all the time though. It's pretty stinking amazing, but it's scary at the same time. So, oh, where is it? It was basically the same pattern that I used for, yeah, it was that guy mushroom because I had a big one of the plushie or bigger one of this plushie of the my guy or whatever it is. That mushroom there, I had it in the plush too, so it was a little bit bigger. And that's what I asked her. She was wanting one made into a keychain that big, or she was wanting something smaller. So, but she went ahead and took that one, the bigger plush, and then she took the keychains. So I'm gonna have to get more because I don't want to buy that kind of yarn or make them. Oh yeah, Jeanette, I can. Yeah, because I have several. Or if there's a certain color you want, you just have to let me know. What is the price for washcloths? Well, the dishcloths that I have right now, I make them out of the cotton, and I charge $4 for them. So, because they're worth it, because they're really good, and it does take pretty well a whole like little cake. It takes a whole cake to make one. Like one of these cakes, it takes a whole one of the peaches and cream. And this is the stripy. That's what I make a lot of them out of, or I'll use, I've even used the crafter square, I've used the big twist, I've used, oh geez. I do like, I really like the more the lily ones for them sometimes because they're a little bit stiffer. So I do like to make them out of those a lot too, more so. So the red one look like one of Mario Brother mushrooms. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Jeff? It does. It reminds me of that. And oh my gosh, there was the cutest little boy that came up and he had a Mario hat on and it was so cute. And he had his glasses on and everything, and he was checking out all the plushies and stuff and asking questions and everything. And I almost said something to him about Mario, but I didn't go ahead. But it was the cutest thing. Yeah, I prefer the smaller stitches too, Jeanette, with some of those, but sometimes I just try to change it up for just something different. But yes, I very much like the smaller stitches because it's more together and you can scrub and do and clean better with those. So I agree with that. Because sometimes people want decorative, but for real cleaning and stuff, I do try to tend to do those closer stitches. So. and that's good, Kathy. Yeah, because I have some that are a little bit bigger, some that are a little bit smaller. So yeah. But I just set them all pretty well at the $4. So, and nobody's balked at that. I mean, like I said, they're one of my top sellers. So, and I'm okay with that because I don't mind making them. They're fast to make and they last. So. But oh, this Karen cake, I popped into Michael's on Thursday after me and Sam got done setting up that first night. And they had these on clearance, but they only had 2. So I grabbed both of them. They were $5. So it was like, it was worth it for me to grab them. Oh yeah, I could, Jeanette. Because we're done at 5 tomorrow, so. You charge what you think is the best, because in your area that could be the perfect price. I mean, you got cash. Cold hard cash. Yeah, because you could even pick out, I mean, if I have any leftover, because I do have some leftover right now, but I still have for tomorrow, so I doubt I'm going to sell out maybe, but you never know. You never know. You can pick out what I have left over. I mean, I'll just leave them out separate in a bag or something. And Mom's planning on going with me again tomorrow, so. Hello, Sophia. How are you? Good. My mom, Jeanette, she must have got paid that $1 million for that one that shall not be mentioned. No, I know they were trying, but I don't think so, but unless something happened in between time. Well, hello, Chosen. How are you? No, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think that she got. Because unless something happened between the time I seen her and now. That's what I'm talking about. Did something drastic happen since I talked to you, Jeanette? Well, the lag doesn't help either, Lenora. I know there's lag, so. That's why I don't get too worked up about whatever, catching up and doing them whatever, because I know there's lag. I don't have the brain fog today, but my body has not been liking this weather, I can tell you that. I'm lost, missed everything since I said your mom didn't look like herself. Oh, I didn't see that, Jeanette. Oh, I see it now. It must have passed like very fast past me. She was talking about that you must have gotten paid your millions from something that's not going to be mentioned. And I said, Well, not unless something drastic happens since I talked to you and now. The unmentionable, that we're trying not to mention that's, hot commodity right now. Well, you have to remember, I mean, when did you see her last? I mean, well, you have to remember she's 25 years older. So that's why. Hello, Harriet. I mean, to me, yes, she's changed because she's gotten older and she's 76. Yeah, she's 76. And seriously, I'm keeping a tally on that word tomorrow. Have fun. Um, well, and she does wear a wig now. Her hair, I mean, and she has went lighter. She does even have kind of like a salt and peppery type or whatever. And she'd probably kill me if she knew that I said that she wears it. But I mean, everybody pretty well knows that she does. But because her hair has really thinned out a lot, so. But to me, she still looks like herself for the most part. But she has wore basically that type of hair for the last, oh gosh, I don't know, 15 years maybe or better. Well, and that's just it. I mean, you can somewhat tell, but I'm used to it now and she's used to it now and the way she does it and stuff that I just don't think about it. I mean, it looks. I'm used to it, and she does it nice, and it looks good on her. And she definitely has more confidence, that's for sure. I am in the process of making a granny square to do and not bag. Yeah, to me, for her age, I mean, but my grandma, even for her age and stuff, she always looked younger. And yeah, it just kind of carried over to her too. Yeah, because her hair, I mean, because mom's hair, it's always been really dark. I mean, as dark as mine. So I loved your grandparents and your aunts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They were awesome people. They were awesome people. I miss them all dearly. So, yes, they were. They definitely were, Jeanette. It's not sad at all. And so I take it you will be home then tomorrow, Jeanette? Like, or I don't know, it'll probably be around 5. Never forget when you first introduced your aunts. You said their names so fast. I swore you said 409. Oh gosh. Well, I knew what you meant with the 409 because I think there's been reference to something and or something somewhere at some point in time because of it being, their names the way they are. So, but so that's why I didn't say anything in regards to the 409. So, yeah, I knew it was supposed to probably rain. So, everything is flooded out as we were driving back home. I was on that stretch of road, back home that I hate that road. I have always hated that road. I don't know. I don't even know if they would ever redo it if it'd make it any better, but lovely ladies, I think it was Eileen that offered to teach me more crochet stitches, but I never took the time. Yep, because she's the one that taught me. Aunt Florine didn't do anything crafty. Yeah, we were. That's what happens whenever you're young and think that other things are important and that everything's going to last forever. And if I could have some of that time back, that would be wonderful. Burnt more gas than my paycheck, and gas was 87 cents. Yes, wouldn't it? I would spend more time with them instead of worrying about myself. Oh, yeah. Yep. And true, but the thing, gas it was so stinking cheap. So stinking cheap to go back to that. Ugh. I remember in my little hatchback, little car that I had, you could put $5 in there and I could drive all night. No, there's some things that I can say that I'd want to do over, and yeah, there's big chunks of time that, yeah, I could say that, but I also stop and think, nope, because I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So, but to spend more time with certain people in my life, yes, I would definitely take it those opportunities again. My check was 35. I thought I had a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember whenever I'd get paid, I was like, oh wow, I got some money now, Oh gosh, that T-bird, it was a boat. It was a boat. That car and the hood flying up to the windshield. Oh, that was my little gray Nova that flew up on. It wasn't the T-bird. It was my little gray Nova, and I had it wired down with the with the clothes hangers. But yeah, whenever I would have to ever drive Dad's T-bird, oh my, that thing was a gas guzzler. But that thing, it was huge. It was a beast. Nope, it wasn't the T-bird. Yeah, it was my little gray Nova. I can still see it. I know exactly where I was on the road. I was on it tonight. And every now and then when I drive through there, I remember exactly where it was. Oh, I got PTSD for more than that. For more than that, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that was kind of scary. I was following in one of the rebuilt cars I totaled. Oh my gosh, was it like that? There was that one car you had that we got rear-ended in G. Was that like a little gremlin or something? Oh my gosh, I'll never forget that. That was awful. I mean, your back seat was like against our front seats. Oh, I've totaled some vehicles, but not that many in that shorter time. Yes, I remember that it was him. Yeah, that was crazy. That was not fun. Yeah, dots. Okay. I couldn't remember. I knew it was some little thing, and I couldn't remember if it was like a gremlin or I couldn't remember. That thing was tiny. Yeah, I don't remember any other details, but I'm sure you do with all that since it was, your car and everything. And yeah, it doesn't surprise me because, he was back in the day, that was back in the day. Mom filed with the state to get them to pay for my car. Yeah, and they should have. I mean, he should have, but I know they probably, tried to blame it on because whatever, but no, it should have been on him. But hey, Roman, how are you? Hey, Needlecraft, how are you? State came down and took the plates off all their vehicles. Oh, wow. Interesting. I don't remember that. Good, Roman. How's the chicken count coming? Oh, awesome. 3.5-ish. Good deal. To get their plates back, yeah. Well, good. And if I knew about that, I'd forgotten about it. Yeah, because I don't recall any of it, that part of it. But only 24-ish to go. Hey, you can do it. Are you ending up using that pattern that I sent you, or are you just using the one that you were already working on, Roman? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I still have them in from being at my market today. Thank you. Could tell they thought they were the law, and really they were in that town. Oh, for a brief moment, yeah, they were Jeanette. I mean, because he was sheriff and stuff. I mean, he was for a while. So I haven't used the one you've given me yet. I'm going to see if I can try and make the first couple, and then I'll try to do that. See, I like it. Oh, yep, absolutely. Yeah, because the pattern that I sent you was one that's super easy too, so it shouldn't take you very long to make out of those either. And yeah, I mean, you just have to do what works for you and what you like, Roman, too. So oh shoot, come on. Yes. They did. That's what I was saying. You were getting busy. Yes, because it was like, oh, well, I guess I should have had Jeanette come the day before too, or whatever. Because yeah, after you left, it did get busier, and I did. Yeah, it was funny. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. It may be that we'll have a few. After church, possibly something ish, or because some people were asking, if I was going to still be there tomorrow, that they were going to come back or whatever, which, whatever. But some said that same thing for today, and they did. They came back. So, I mean, oh, yeah, most definitely. It does. And we definitely had more people. There was a cluster there for quite a while, a good steady stream of people that were going through and stuff. So, and people taking my business cards, people asking me if I, do custom orders. There's a lady that's already wanting me to do. She's going to get a hold of me on how many and stuff, but she wants me to do some baseballs. And I was like, okay, I can do that. For like an end of season, the end of baseball season type thing is like things to give out to players. So I guess I'm going to do that. And so, yeah. That lady came back. You weren't on here, I don't think. I was sharing that. She came back. She was about to lose it. And like she thought I was just going to pull it out of my Yankee, I was just like, but I just was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't, because I had no red yarn with me at all. I brought like everything else. I guess I had some red posh, but no, I wasn't going to make a worry worm with the posh. And so, yeah. Roman, there was a lady there. She was wanting a red worry worm so bad. She was like, you don't have a red one. And I was like, let me look in my extra bag, because I had some in an extra bag. And of course, no, there was no red ones, but there were orange ones. But then they were like hot pink because she was like, oh, like bright and all this. Oh, Jeanette, if you would have been there for the story, it was so funny. But anyway, she ended up she bought my strawberry keychain for her cat, since I had no red worry worms. But she did buy a worry worm. She bought that orange one, but she ended up buying the strawberry keychain for her cat. And then Lenora was commenting, yeah, for her cat. And so it could be a dangle toy. And so then Lenora commented on that saying, yeah, she'll love it until the cat, the cat chews it up and is gagging to death on it. And then I got a whole story of, and I mean, she was nice. She was, but anyway, I got the full story the second time around, how she got this cat and everything in E-Town and at the cattery. And so anyway, yeah. So yeah, she asked if she was like, is there some way you can take this chain off? And I said, you can do with it whatever you want. Whenever you leave, you can make it whatever you want. I don't care, but it's on there right now. I said, so whatever you want to do with it is fine. I don't care, whatever. And she knew that it was stuff. She knew all the things, Just, well, I'm going to just use it as a dangle toy, just like this. And so she's doing this with the strawberry. And oh, gosh. She said, if it's any other color, she will not play with it. She will not play with it. It was funny. It was kind of cute, and it was totally hilarious and just kind of wacky at the same. It was a whole ball. It was a whole ball. So she was super nice. I mean, except for, she was getting a little, the first round she was getting a little over the top, but she came back and she actually apologized to me when she came back the second time. She was like, I am so sorry. She said, I am for bugging you and just kind of getting on you. And I was like, you're fine. If that's the worst that ever happens, that somebody complains that I didn't have a red worry worm, I got it made. That is part of the reason I love in-person craft shows. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind them. I don't. I mean, but I'm not going to lie. If I could just, do maybe a craft show a year, like one in, like a spring one like this or whatever, and then one at Christmas time, and then do everything else in between on Whatnot and Facebook, YouTube, I'd be fine. So, But I do like being with people and stuff, and just the things that they come up with, the questions that they ask, and oh my gosh, these kids started in on me. How long did this take you to make? And how long did this take you to make? And oh my gosh, it was like, and so after a while, they were just doing it to be ornery, but it was hilarious. My mom was over there; she was about to bust a gut, and so. But they were just kids being funny, just whatever. They were young kids. And I thought, okay, that never stops, does it? Of the why and how much and whatever. And my last show, people attached worry worms to a stick with a feather and sold them as cat toys. That's what she told me to do. She was like, well, you need to do these worms and then have it like on a string type thing or whatever. Attach it to something, like those toys for cats, and put a ball on it. Put like a fuzzy ball or something on it. And I was like, well, I guess I could. Oh yeah. I mean, it was so funny because they weren't doing anything wrong, because I got to laugh, and it was just like, okay, the same amount of time as that one that you just picked up. I'm just like, oh. Yeah, but I was just saying what that lady was saying. She was like, one of those things. And I was like, yeah, I know, with the cat toys. And she was like, yeah. And so, but yeah. Can you do a goose? Because once I get some money from my geese, I want a really nice crochet goose, but I don't have the patience to do one. Oh, I could probably do one, Roman. I could probably do one. I was wanting to crochet the goose. I have patterns that I found that I want to do the goose clothes. So that's one of my things that I want to do at some point too, is make the goose clothes, the outfits for the ceramic geese, because we have a lot of people around here that have those. $5 each. Oh wow. Well, maybe that's what I should do. Well, I think they're pretty cute. I think the geese are pretty cute. So, because I found some cute little patterns, and then I thought I could probably make some up on my own, with it being, kind of along the wearable line. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get some of those made up, especially for like, I don't know. I say for like around holiday time, like for Christmas, for gift giving or whatever, but I'll make some before then. So, and then a lady came around letting me know about another craft thing that was going on in June, but I doubt that I do it because it's an outdoor event again. Don't know. I need to decide. So yeah. Oh yeah. She would love it. I know, Jeanette. She would love it. And I am going to get a special goose called a Sebastopol. They're absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I've never heard. I'm not up on my geese, so I'd have to look that up. Yes, please do, Roman. I thought we had more stuff similar to each other till I saw your booth. Our stuff is nothing alike. No, it's not. I mean, I haven't seen your booth, but I mean, um, just by watching some of the things that you have made, I didn't think that we really probably did. But I mean, I didn't have any of my fall, winter stuff or anything there, but that's more wearable type stuff. And of course, none of my Christmas, stuff like that that I had left over. So, right. Yeah. Yeah, because I just have just kind of a little bit of everything right now. So, which I'm still going to do wearables and I'm still probably going to do some of the, little critter stuff and stuff like that. Um, and I'll probably make some other stuff, just fun stuff. Because I thought about, since I'm Clark Farms, this was another thing that I thought about doing, have like a little section where it's like like a little because I have a little wooden cart that would be kind of perfect to do something like this, to do like my produce, like the play fruit or fruits and vegetables stuff, whatever, like do something like that, and then have like then my little critters, like the cats and the dogs, like my little plushies that I have, because I don't really have any that are that big. And I do have a few of the cats, but they're not anything huge or anything. So I thought about trying to do something with that, even as some just, separate from my wearable stuff and my kitchen stuff, because I'll still continue to do the dish towels and all that stuff that I've been doing in my scrubbies. I was selling scrubbies like crazy today too, which was fine. And because I sold more even after you left, and then that lady, when she came back, she bought more scrubbies. So, um, and people kept picking up my chicken ones and commenting on how oh, they were unique and different and liked them, and then they'd put them back, and I was like, okay, well, that's all right, they'll find a home somewhere. So, and doing something like that, I don't know. I sent you a picture, 2 or 3, but anyway, I don't have any yet, but those are just pictures that I found online. Okay. Should make the chicken chop. Blue Jay, I am working on a knot bag. I'm starting on the first panel of it. Should make a chicken. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, Jeanette. I mean, I could do an attempt, but so anyway, because then I thought with the theme of it being Clark Farms, that would be something kind of cute to incorporate, to have a setup kind of like that with my animals, and having just like the little farm section, and have it geared, that would be my little section that would be more for kids, and then still continue with, you know, what I really, I mean, because I like making all of it. I enjoy making all of it. Do I get excited about the wearable stuff? Yeah, I do. And my bags and stuff like that. I like that too. And I can still incorporate all that stuff too. I mean, it can all go together, you know, and to me, it makes sense to have something like that since my name is Clark Farms. So, and I was just kind of thinking about that earlier today. I am gonna get them in about a month. Okay. That was for Lenora. I was trying to get you to say it. I know it's been a few hours since she heard it. Oh, I see. Do you have any animals? We do not have any farm animals any longer. We used to have sheep, cows, and pigs, but we don't have any anymore since we sold out of farming. So we don't have livestock anymore. We still have farm ground, but we don't have livestock. We used to have a lot of cows, a lot of pigs, and yeah, not anymore. We have Luna. That's all we have. Hey Sharon, how are you? I hope it's not a kidney stone again. I had one before, it feels like it. Oh no. Well, I hope you don't have one either, Sharon. Those aren't fun. Confused by what, Roman? Wanted to say hi. I hope it's not a kidney stone again. I had one before, feels like it. I took it that she was afraid that she was getting a kidney stone, but I don't know. So that's why I said, well, I hope that she wasn't getting one. So I was waiting to see what she said. Because sometimes messages don't come through to me too. Sometimes it gets missed in there by me, or it doesn't come through for whatever reason. So. Okay, I'm starting on my second panel for my bag. And yeah, whenever I'm trying to keep up with everybody too, I get lost sometimes. And it's not on purpose because I've missed something. I've legit missed it in here. So. Oh shoot, I didn't do that right. And then too, I have to refresh my chat every now and then too, because I'm always afraid I'm really gonna miss something. Because there's been times where I've missed like a whole like 10-minute feed. I think I just missed it in my brain most of the time. Just came on to see how you're doing and say hi. Yep, doing good, Sharon. I hope everything's well with you guys, and I hope your husband's doing well. that happened last night. Thanks, it rained all day. Oh, whenever you were talking about what branding was, but I did say, I asked if it was about crochet, but I just wanted to make sure because it was just kind of out of the blue, and yes, I was tired. Thanks, it rained all day. Yeah, it rained all day here, nonstop. Nonstop. Oh, it's definitely cooler. It's definitely colder out, that's for sure. I'm ready for it to warm back up again, but it may be a little bit. I don't know. I just don't want the humidity. I can do whatever, just no humidity. And where did Chosen go? He just popped in and leave or what? Because I didn't see anything else. I got my first panel done for the purse. I'm working on the second panel. Bag, purse, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm going to look up your email, Roman. It's given it enough time probably to get to me. It seems like it takes forever for whatever reason for me to get emails sometimes. So I can look at your geese that you're planning on getting. All of a sudden, everyone went quiet, and I keep checking my chat to see where everybody's at. Is everybody asleep? There it is. Those are beautiful, Roman. Those are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous geese. How could you not want one? Look at that. They're beautiful. I could probably make a goose like that. Give it little feathers. Those are absolutely beautiful. Sam actually has kept my dishes up for me. Well, those are the geese that he's planning on getting. And he wants me he was asking me if I could make him a goose. You're not done, Kathy. Oh gosh. No, those are the ones that he's planning on getting. They are beautiful. Yeah, that would be some work. Getting them to look like that. I don't know what it is about this Karen cotton cakes, but I know it's a combination of cotton and acrylic, but I absolutely love it. And I was so excited whenever they had this on clearance. I was like, yes, please, because I love these colors. I can't remember the name of it. What does it say? Frozen yogurt. Interesting. Hello, Dorothea. Well, guys, I'm going to go for now. Good night, everyone. Well, good night, Kathy. I'm glad I got to see you tonight. You have a good night. Get some good sleep. Oh, and I got my fox afghan done. I got the afghan done today. I finished it. I got the border on it. So I just need to block it. I let the lady know it's done. So I'm meeting her on Thursday to drop that off. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I was so excited. But then, of course, everybody was seeing me making it, and oh, and I'm like, no, it's not for sale. So it's already sold. But feel free to place an order. Hello again, Sharon. Oh, your messages are disappearing. Oh no. Well, they're coming through now. I don't know what was happening. It wasn't showing that anything was retracted or anything. It might be my end or something. Yeah, I don't know, Sharon, because sometimes there are times where, for whatever reason, it won't show anything being retracted. It won't anything. I won't get anything. So it's happened before. You're not the only one it's happened to. So I don't know what the deal is with that sometimes too. Oh shoot, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more rows. Hello, Spring Beauty. How are you? And welcome back. I think Whitney may have turned our heat back on. No, I thought I heard something. Have you resumed working on your rabbit, Lenora, if you're still here? Did you ever conquer it? Yes, that's what I'm doing now. Well, good deal. So did you just go on and find a different pattern then? Oh, crash bang. I went back to that shop that I got the first pattern and they had completely removed all the listings they had up and had different ones on there. Oh, wow. Needless to say, I made a buyer beware review. Oh, yeah, I would too. I would too. They may have already had some complaints on those, is why they took them down. No. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have one more. I think I counted one off the last time. Couldn't catch those loops for nothing. And I've done that I don't know how many times now. Must be tired. Okay, I think I got done second. I think my last row. Hey, Nifty. Oh, yeah, my chat. See? I've been sitting here checking it and checking it and checking it. And nothing, and now all of a sudden. Thank you for letting me know, Lenora. I missed what is going on. Giving Levi a bath. He's getting so good. Letting me brush his teeth. Oh, that's awesome. And since I had bought the pattern, someone else had made a review saying the same thing I had said was wrong with it. Oh, good. Just a bogus shop on Etsy. I knew better, but didn't listen to myself. Didn't know that was there. She looks, but doesn't read. That's what I thought. I bet her chat stopped. Yes, it did. I am doing good, Nifty. Yeah, and I had been checking my chat and checking my chat and checking it, and then finally it was just like, okay, well, people had just started talking. So I quit checking, and then I heard my phone buzz, and Lenora had let me know that something was going on. So yeah, my chat had stopped. And I don't know why it goes in spurts like that. Because now it'll go and probably I may not have to check it again. Who knows? I don't know. So it's kind of irritating. Yeah, everybody's does, I'm sure, but it's still annoying. I am so glad to catch you live. I must have missed the notification you were live. I was just sitting here crocheting by myself. Yeah. Yeah, I've been on here for a little bit. For almost 2 hours, I guess. Welcome back again, Sharon. Hopefully yours is, I don't know, yours has kind of been giving you fits too, I think. Okay. My blanket is getting done. I am under the 20-inch mark now on the 60 by 80. Woohoo! You are moving right along, Nifty. I was sharing that I got my fox afghan finished today. So I messaged the gal that it's going to, and I'm meeting her Thursday to drop that off. Excuse me. So that's exciting. Progress, progress. Well, it's still in the car. I can go grab it. Let me get this back of this tied up. So I put it in a bag in the back of my car. And I don't have it blocked yet, so it'll be kind of whatever, but you can see it. I'll go get it here in a second. I bet you have it all wrapped up, but we must see it. Is the car far? No, it's just my door, my garage is this right here. I'm parked in the garage. So yeah, no, I hadn't brought it in to, I still have to block it. So, and I just didn't, the only thing I brought in from my car was my work box. So I would have my stuff to go live tonight. Is the only thing I brought in, so. Okay, I'll be right back. Make sure I have the right side. I think I have everything moving in, but so let's, you can see it. It's kind of hard. My walls are behind me. So yeah. So I did like a shell border around the edge, just a simple shell border. So. Well, thank you guys. It was fun making it. I mean, I had, a couple of times in there where I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna have to. I had to rip out. I had to rip out a little bit at one point in time, but it was fine. But thank you, Sharon. Incredible. I never expected that. It's amazing. Love the border. Yeah, the person that ordered it, those are the colors she picked out. So, and she's ordered for me quite a few times. And I joke, she goes to Hobby Lobby with me a lot. Everett, virtually. So that's her part in it. She helps me, with the colors and whatever. She kind of, we go between, figuring out the design and stuff like that. And even though she does not crochet, she has her part in it. So it's fun. I like working with her to do her stuff for her. So, and she's a past client of mine too, as far as in my past career that I retired from. She was one of my really good client friends. So yeah, so the fox levy will go with that. And then I need to check with her for sure on, because I have another blanket and levy I think she's wanting me to make too for another. So I need to get with her. I didn't get her ask this evening when I got a hold of her, but I'll be seeing her on Thursday. So Thank you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm pleased with how the graph and everything turned out. I think it turned out a perfect size, and so yep. I'm on Trish still not doing it. That blanket is really great on that. Thank you, Nifty. I appreciate that. Okay. Got those woven in. Oh, goodness. Oh wow, it's just now 11 o'clock. I figured it was later than that, honestly. Hadn't even paid attention, honestly. Okay. Oh, you totally, you could totally do it. It's just taking stuff and just pay attention. You just have to pay attention. Now, when you get a ton of colors going, yeah, it can get a little hairy, but this one wasn't bad. It didn't have a lot. So, I have done some in the past that have been a little more hairy, but nothing too bad. But I am getting ready to do, for me, because I like bluey, like I've shared before, I am going to make a bluey blanket to have here at the house because I like bluey and my grandkids like bluey, especially Everly. And I'll probably attempt a bluey plushie because I found a bluey plushie on Etsy. Just a blue healer, on Etsy. So I don't know. I've bought all the stuff for it, but I haven't started doing either one of them yet. So I have a lot of things in my head that I want to do, but I am probably going to take just a slight break after this market. I say that as far as not doing anything too major big, go through what I might need to restock, that type of thing. Um, so yeah, I'll still be doing lives and stuff, and still be doing some crochet, but just not going at it gun ho like crazy mad, and then give my arms and my neck a break. I'm somewhat already conditioned because of what I did before. The way I set, so Have you ever crocheted pillow covers? Yes, I have, Sharon. I wrote a pattern for that. Pictures aren't on it yet. Wrote a pattern for what? For Bluey, Jeanette? I don't believe you. Not buying it. About me taking a break, Lenora? I said what I was taking a break from. I was just not going to do anything too big. If you're talking to me, but you may not be talking to me. Yeah, the blanket that I'm making is a graph that I found on Pinterest, and then the Bluey doll, fluffy plushy, whatever, I found on Etsy. It didn't cost very much. They had it marked like way down. And I was like, okay, yes, please. So, yes, you taking a break. I'm taking a little bit of a break from being crazy, a break from not, yeah. I'm still going to be online. I'm still going to do the live stuff. I'm still going to do a little bit of crocheting, but nothing big for a little while. So we'll see. I'm not going to put a time limit on it. So it could be a day, it could be a week. Just I'll put it that way. And I know I know. But I am still, yeah. I seriously though, I really am. I'm going to take somewhat of it, just a little bit of a break. It's not going to be anything life changing or anything like that. But I do need to take a little breather. So because I'm not gonna lie, my neck and everything, they were not happy with me today. So and I had to cancel my chiro appointment that was last week, and so I won't see her until a week from this next Tuesday. So after this blanket, a pillow cover is my next project. I have all the materials ready and waiting. Yeah, the pillow covers are really, I mean, they're nice. I mean, I've made some and I do like them. So, okay, I will look at my email. I haven't got anything yet, I don't think, but I'm refreshing it. Okay, I see it. It's coming through. Taking it a hot minute, but. Oh, yeah, that's a good job, Jeanette. Do you want me to show everyone? Hello, Leonard. I am sewing together my 2 squares for a knot bag. K-N-O-T bag, if you want. I had it finished 5 minutes before my friend snatched it up for his niece. Yep. That right there. I love Bluey, so. But we have blue healers, so you know, kind of hold a little special place in my heart. So yeah, she made it. Yeah, I mean, I know my grandkids love Bluey, so it'll be something here they can play with too. But I'm making it because I like Bluey, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. But I got all my yarn to do my blanket, and I got my yarn to do my plushie. So I might have to get me something to eat. I haven't ate a whole lot today, and my stomach is making really weird noises. really hard to find 3 colors of blue that got just enough to see them very well. Yeah, and that's why I'm going to end up doing it in acrylic for mine. That's my plan right now anyway. I may change my mind unless I find something, or if I want to use the thicker yarn and go up in hook size. I haven't decided, but right now I'm planning on doing acrylic on all of it. So let me just say for the record, I hate custom orders. There aren't enough explicits at this point. Well, when it all falls into place, it's great. But whenever there's complications, that's when it's not so much fun. What? Okay, and then right there. Right there. It's like, what are you doing to me? Okay. When everything falls into place on the custom orders, I mean, I very much enjoy them, but it's whenever they don't that, yeah, I agree that it's not fun. I have not had too much trouble with custom orders, but you know, never say never. I'm definitely not. I'm not going to say that. I hope I never. Your wolf looks like a deer. So you're working on a wolf right now, or? Gotcha. Your wolf type wolf. Okay. Got the bag, sewn together. Get it turned. Okay, got it put together. I need to make the straps. Jeanette, I have a suggestion, but I'm so mad right now. It won't come across as such. Already deleted it once. What are you mad about this? Never liked custom orders, but I did them to have many coming in. What kind of rabbit is it? I mean, that it's causing so much trouble. Now it's reconnecting. Well, I just got knocked out and back on, so Oh, yeah. I have noticed that with some stuff too, with the way the size looks and all that and whatever, yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 38. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it would be super frustrating. Okay, 22. Right there. To the middle. That's where I know. Okay. It's getting nifty. I'm going to stop around the house for a bit, then I'll work out. Yeah, he tried to keep me going. Put back on. Did you have a good live? Good. Yep, I did. I skipped a stitch there. Go back. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. He was supposed to have an outing with some of his friends, but he may still be out with his friends. I don't know. I was hoping he had a good time. They were going to be doing some shopping and out to eat and stuff, I think. So he may be wore out. Hello again, Spring Beauty. Hello, Froggy. A bit longer. I got done with my fourth chicken. Just wanted to say good night. Good night, Roman, and congratulations on your fourth chicken. That's awesome. You have a good night. Get some good sleep, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you, Roman. making the shorter strap on this first. I think that's plenty long enough, maybe. This will be the one that the bigger, longer strap will go through, so I think we're good. And my left arm feels like it's about to fall off. Hello, Brooklyn. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sew this on. Well, you have been cranking it out tonight. I'm going to tack the ears down. I think the nose is bothering me. Yeah, I want to get it, I want to get it done. Yeah. And plus got the afghan done today. I worked on it pretty well the whole time that we were there. Today I didn't work on anything else. Oh, I did sell my donkey too. A little donkey. I was kind of surprised that I sold him. I'm trying to remember if I sold all my possum or if I have one possum left. Because I did make extra possums because I've sold a lot of possums. I got orders on Facebook for possums that I've gotten done, so they have been popular for whatever reason. so I need to make some more possums. Possums will sell like the chickens do. Oh, they have been. They have been. And you have to admit, I mean, she made a pretty cute little pattern out of that. So, and I'm okay with it. He's stinking cute. Okay, I got the short strap done. And I put this bag together different different than what I normally do. Normally I put it together and crochet on the outside, but this one I did the seam on the inside, and I'm just going to see how I like it. Right now I'm not liking it as well, but I don't hate it. So we'll see. I don't have to. Yeah, I'll definitely need to block this one a little bit too. Maybe even steam it a little bit. But I'm liking the way, I like the way it's working up. I think it's so pretty. I love these colors. And I'm surprised that this went to it. I mean, it's all one color. I'm surprised. I didn't think that it would stay all one color. Oh, goodness. Did the turtle with the hat sell yet? No. No. He hasn't sold yet. He's been picked up 10 million times. And oh, he's so cute. Look at him and Lovey's name. Nope. Nobody's bought. Yeah, I've been surprised on it. Nobody. Hello. I know. I thought he would be, yeah. Like I said, he's been picked up and they, think he's the cutest thing. And he is. He is adorable. But nope. I've sold my pigs. I sold the smaller ones that I had. I still have two of like the little bit bigger ones, the standing up ones. And I have one of the squishy pigs still. Like I call them squishy pigs because they were the ones that I didn't want to stuff as much. I wanted to be a little squishier, and they're the ones that are sitting, but they're not the poggy ones. The poggy ones I sold. I sold one of those other sitting ones. The standing ones, I still have two of those left because I think I sold one of those. I didn't get my black sheep made. I was going to try to get one of them made, but I didn't. I did sell one, and I got one made then to put back in the basket. And I think he's still in there. I don't think I sold another one of them. Yep, I'm actually, I just have the longer strap to do, and I don't know if I'm going to work on that right now or not. I said I wanted to get it done, but my left arm, it's like, it's had it. It's done. I worked too hard to get my fox afghan done, so I think this bag's gonna be cute. Oh gosh. So I'm probably gonna save and finish it up tomorrow night. So to put the other longer strap on. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I don't know. I don't know what kind of crap we'll have. I don't know. Tanner may get sold tomorrow. I don't know. And like my mom said, every time all the little kids would come up and pick something up, she was like, "Well, if every kid that picked up one that they picked up so far, she was like, you'd be sold out." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." She was like, "If kids had money," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." But I still did pretty good, so I'm not gonna complain. So it's been worth it, and because to me it's successful whenever I'm almost out of business cards. I had a big stack of basket that had full of business cards. They're almost gone, so I'm gonna have to put some more in it for tomorrow. Um, I had the one lady come over and let me know about another event that's coming up, but I doubt that I end up doing it because again, it's an outdoor one, but I may change my mind. I don't know. Um, and then getting requests for stuff to make that I ended up I got another penguin made, and then excuse me, the dolphin, but I didn't go ahead and make it. They never did come. They didn't. That was a request of like, "Oh, could you make it? I'm coming back tomorrow." Well, I never did, and I never, I didn't take down a name or anything, so I didn't get too serious about that. But what else? The baseballs that she's going to get a hold of me to do that. We'll see if that pans out. Hopefully it does. So it's just making connections and networking and everything too, and that to me is success. Even if I don't sell something, be stuff there that I don't sell right then, but if I get an order, I call that success. Because at some of my shows, that's how I did make a lot of my money was because people ordered stuff off of me for me to make, and so I don't mind doing that. So. And so far, that's worked out. I've not had any issues, and I hope it stays that way. So. And honestly, where this is set up would be great if there's other events that they have that have a steady pace, maybe. And closer to Christmas time, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying this one for Christmas time, but we're not there yet. So I may have, because the other events that I did closer to home, I did really well at. So I don't want to not go back to those. But again, one year you may blow it out of the water, and the next year it may not be as much. You just never know. And right now, I think we are kind of in a slump of people not buying as much. But again, if people want it, they save for it and they're going to buy it, like with anything in any given time. But so I'm just going to keep at it, keep doing it, get my name, just continue to be consistent in it and get my name even more pushed out there. And so, because I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, it's been worth it. So, yeah, Mom said that there was somebody down, like you go towards the center and to the left, and then there was another one to the right. She had like I think she had like flower stuff and some kind of like you said, kind of oddities. But the one to the left, I think she had some of like the little plushies and stuff maybe hanging up. I never went down there yet. I was maybe going to go down there tomorrow, but she was actually somebody that was at one of the events last year that I was at. She was my neighbor at one of them, but she didn't have crochet stuff then. So I don't know if it's somebody that is a friend of hers that she, allowed to bring some stuff, or if she has been crocheting. I don't know. But yeah, the other one, it was yeah, kind of odd stuff. So. Yeah, it was just on one rack kind of because I can see it whenever I'm walking back that direction away from Real King. whenever coming back from the restrooms and stuff, I can see where they're at, but I've not been down there to look at them yet. But yes, the other table, it had some stuff that were, and they actually stopped at my table on their way out this evening. They left way before we did, and they were looking and commenting and stuff and whatever. So, but I couldn't understand what they were saying, but because they weren't talking to me, and I don't think they were wanting me to hear what they were saying, possibly, but I don't know, maybe not, but oh goodness. Oh, yeah, I probably better go ahead and get off of here. And I say, oh, I can sleep in tomorrow, but I was going to sleep in this morning too, when I was still awake, because I set my alarm thinking, oh, I'll sleep in. No, I didn't. And that's okay. Probably won't sleep in tomorrow either. It's doubtful that we make it to church because church is like, 30 to 45 minutes away. And then for me to get back in time to be at the event, it's not going to work. So, yes, it did. It had their own personality. You're right. So, I, that's a good way to put it. I mean, because it's true. I mean, everybody's different. And so it was different. So, and they weren't being mean people or anything like that. I mean, but they were definitely had their comments about some things, and I don't know what it was, but anyway. Hmm. Yes, yeah, very young. They're very young. Definitely were very young. So, well, thank you. You have a good night too. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. It passed the time, so oh yeah, I was already on here for 3 hours. It doesn't really feel like I was on here for 3 hours, but time went pretty quick, so that's good. So good luck, Lenora, on that dang rabbit. Hopefully it works out for you. And so, okay, everybody have a good night. Everybody get a good night's sleep. And I have half a day of market tomorrow, and I'll be done with this market and planning on something in June possibly. So we'll see. I don't know. Man, you could have made a cow. What? Okay, well, yes. I will see you all later. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow evening. So we'll see how it pans out, time and all that. So, okay, love you guys. Appreciate y'all. And I will talk to you later. Bye. Our conversation. Oh, you're right. I forgot. I forgot all about that, Lenora. Yes, that's true. I could have. And I could have made it I could have had it done in no time. What were they, 5 hours in? Something like that? So, whatever. Okay. That was funny. Okay. Good night. I love you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.